Shane, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see people who join us and starting to switch from challenges to actually being profitable and working for prop firm. If you can just give us your brief introduce yourself, how you got into the prop firm, not for profit trading world, and what your growth was like and all of that stuff, so people get to know you a little bit.
Gotcha. So my name's Shane. I've been trading for a little over about maybe 3 years now. And I um first got into stock options, which they don't have prop firms, things of that nature. And reason why I'm bringing this up is because your company actually has a very big benefit that people actually don't even know about in the stock options world, that I've actually gotten people that does stock options, and now they are buying prop firm accounts from you guys. And because I don't know if a lot of people know, but you guys actually do stocks also,
Right.
equity stocks and things like that. So that stock options is very big on Twitter, things like that. But I see a lot of people now transitioning over. Instead of playing stock options, they're transitioning over to prop firms such as yourself, because I only know two other ones that actually does the stock equity. But basically I got into that about 3 years ago, and I had lost a lot of money. A lot.
Tuition fees, tuition fees. We'll call it tuition fees.
There you go. Somebody told me that yesterday, man. Tuition fees. But I had lost a lot of money, and that's actually what got me over into the prop firm world. Because a lot of people were telling me, "Oh, trade on a demo account," and I could tell you this now: trading a challenge and a demo account is two totally different things. So what I did was I transitioned over from stock options to the prop firm world with futures and forex and things like that. And I went from trying to learn how to trade. I was blowing, dude, 2 grand a week. And now that I had transitioned over to the prop firm world, I mean, I seen that probably cut by 90% of what I was spending, and I'm still learning just as much, if not even more, by doing that. And like I said, that went on. I was doing the stock option thing for about a year and a half until I transitioned over to the prop firm world. Because, dude, you wouldn't believe how much money you save, and
Yeah, absolutely.
like it's
I
ridiculous
I'll
amounts.
just give you, yeah, I'll give you a brief history as to, first of all, I don't like options because trading is hard enough, right? Picking direction up, it looks easy. Oh, it can go up or it can go down, right? But we all know it's not. With the options, you also introduce by when, meaning the time, the time decay and everything. So it adds an extra layer of difficulty on top of it. And the reason why everybody's trading stock options nowadays is because after the dot-com crash in the 90s, you also had leverage in the United States for trading stocks at 1 to 5, 1 to 10, and they killed it because of the tech bubble in 2001 that popped, right? So now everybody's trading. Like I said, it's an extra layer of difficulty now. Instead of, not only you have to, and again, it's very hard to trade stocks because if a Tesla stock is $400 or $300 and you want to buy 100 shares, that's a lot of money, right? It's $40,000 you need to have in a bank account to trade that. So with options, it gives you obviously the leverage, but like Warren Buffett says, most people who make money trading options are usually the ones who underwrite, right? So not the ones who trade them. Yeah. And what you actually pointing us to something what we should do more of is prop firm bypasses US regulations. So you literally can trade stocks with prop firm money on leverage on top of everything. So that's a very untapped market that thanks to you, we actually, yeah, absolutely. And yeah.
Exactly. And like you said, that you don't have theta decay, time decay. You don't have the delta you ain't got to learn no Greeks. You
Right.
literally, you're buying and selling. That is it. You don't have no other thing putting pressure on that trading. And
Which
like
is hard
another, I
which is
want to
very hard in the beginning. Sorry.
it is very hard. And like another thing, like with your prop firm, I mean, I've been pretty much I only one I think I ain't been with now is like FTMO is the only one I haven't really tried out. But your rules, dude, they're so your spreads, your rules, everything literally lines up with my trading agenda. Like
Why, thank you.
it's literally mind blowing. What 10 years ago you would literally have to 20 grand to make the damage of the profits people are making now. You
Right.
can do it for like $150.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
so like the prop firm industry, man, it's growing it's so much competition out there now. It's like left and right you got companies popping up, and
Right.
it's
But that's actually one of the things that we will probably start tapping into, because we do want to have, first of all, we want to open up doors to people to give them a hand, bring them up. And because we help them rise, we rise with them as well as a collective.
that's
And
right.
right. And this is what this is. I think it's a very fulfilling mission that well, at least for me personally, that when I see somebody who had limited chances and now you open up doors for them to, because in trading there is no ceiling
No,
potential, right? It's all up to you. And like you said, with a very small buy-in because of the prop firm, you can get a large size account, which then makes money for us and makes money for you. And that's the
right.
beauty of this whole system. It's capitalism at its best. Not only
That's
we
right.
help each other, we help. It's a win-win situation, right? So I don't have to make money while you lose money, or you don't have to make money while I lose money. It's more of a symbiotic growth, and I think that's a pretty cool thing to do. And it just opened up recently for majority of retail traders in the last couple of years. So we're trying
Yeah.
to do our best to stay at the front of the head of the pack, so to speak, right? So thank you for kind words, but we definitely will start targeting a lot more stock people, because you're absolutely spot on with that. I really appreciate
I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. And like I've been spreading the word, because it's like I've seen a lot. I used to be with this Discord, and these guys were losing 5-10 grand a day trading stock options because of theta and delta, the Greeks. You don't
Right.
have that. You come to your prop firm, you're literally betting on it going up or down. There's no, oh, if it goes up, but the theta is this, you're not going to make out. You're going to get burnt on the
Right.
theta.
Even though you were, let me just translate that a little bit. What Shane is saying is basically when you're trading options, sometimes you might be right on the direction and you're still going to lose money because of the option component of the whole thing. When not to get into dwell into details, because you know your stuff, but for a lot of listeners there were Greeks, what is theta, what is beta, what is alpha and omega, you know? So to just translate it, when you trade stock options, it adds a whole different complexity level on top of things. So you might be right that the Tesla stock might be going up, but you screwed up a little bit with the options component of it, and lo and behold, you're not making money, et cetera, et cetera. So, which is a shame, because it's kind of like I was right, but you still
Right.
don't get paid for it, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
Sorry, you know. So
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
And, and
Um,
it's like I said, it's a beautiful thing that you guys, you guys are actually creating a path. You're paving the way. And
well, you're part of it too because you're one of the funded traders, and I just want to see you grow faster, stronger, make more money, and like I said, because the more money you make, the better it is for us, for you, and then you also spread the word yourself. Because if people see you start once you start making more money than if then you making your job by factor of 5 and 10, then it puts a smile on your face. So your
does
neighbors notice, you know what I mean? So
it does. And like another thing, like far as y'all payout structure, man, your customer service is, I'm gonna say, a triple A plus. So I requested my withdrawal, got it immediately, and then literally not even a couple hours after that, I got my refund. It's like I've never had that happen to where I put out money and then I 10x it in less than a week. Literally 10x my investment with your company in a week.
we also made some money. I'll tell you a little secret. So,
Hey,
but yeah, I
love it.
get it.
I
Thank you,
love it.
thank you.
And it's like I said, man, kudos to you guys because if it wasn't for you guys, willing to put up the risk and everything, then we would still be stuck in 2010.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. I have a little proposal. Maybe we can on our Discord. Maybe we can create a special section for stocks specifically, and you can be ahead of. You just share your
Yeah,
ideas or you don't have to trade. Obviously, share your trades, but I think that's a pretty cool idea to actually add the stock component. And I mean, yeah.
actually, I see a lot of the companies out there now, and I would actually love that. I see a lot of the companies now. They are trying that to where they're doing like YouTube live in the morning. They're doing the Discord. They're doing the Zoom thing. There's a lot of things that's coming about, and I definitely would love to be a part of that. And because like I said, this is the
Absolutely.
this is the infant stage of my career. You had your career, and I'm trying to get to where you're at. So I would love that more than anything, actually.
And I'll tell you this much: if I think we will do more of a live trading or at least live analysis stuff like that. And the more you help others, the more you help yourself at the end of the day. So because it keeps you accountable, right? So if you start doing morning analysis for stock people or stuff like that, not only you kind of do it for yourself because you still have to do it, but you also
Exactly.
share something. And when people ask you questions, you'll know whether or not you reiterate your own knowledge. You kind of reinforce everything, and it makes you for a better trader. So I think that's a
And like,
great idea
like you
overall, and we're
said,
definitely going to follow through on that.
it
Um,
definitely got to keep you accountable.
have you if you would have one advice to give to people who are starting out right now, how, because everybody thinks the path to success is just a straight a line up. No, but it's a zigzag, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm sure you've had your we all there's nobody who's not a beaten or rented mule in this business. All right, everybody gets kicked by the market. So if you would give a piece of advice to somebody who's starting their journey right now, they're a little younger, or they haven't traded as long as you have, how to avoid common pitfalls in trading, if you have anything to pass that way from all that you've learned in your journey, what would it be?
What I would take away from that, I what I the first thing I would do, I would get a prop firm, preferably funding traders. They're awesome prices. I mean, there's only like a few other that does weekly payouts. That's the first thing I would do, because when you're a new trader, it's not important to make a whole lot of money, but you kind of want to see little, because I
Consistency.
noticed with me, right? For instance, in my funded accounts, for some reason, I do a lot better than in my challenge accounts. And I think it has a lot to do with just the reality of it's real money. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know the challenge account might, whatever, be real money here shortly. It's just a mind thing. But besides that, it's like I would first get a prop firm, because you don't it'll cost you way too much money to go and trade on your own.
Right.
And I would get a mentor immediately. You know what I'm saying? Because like me, when I first got into it, I could have probably saved myself a year and a half of trying to figure this out and this out. And I'm not saying you got to go pay thousands of dollars for a course. They got monthly discords out here for like 50, $40. I got one for $5 a week I pay. And they get awesome insight onto on trading. Cause like I said, you could skip like a year of screw ups by just
A
getting you one.
headache.
You know what I'm saying? Because they already, like them discords, most of them, they got the blueprint laid out for you. That is the biggest thing. Make a plan and stick to it. Over lever. I over leveraged the other day. Shouldn't have did it. It's
It
very, very,
happens.
very common for new traders is over leveraging. Like that is just remember, you can always make more money. You can get what, two micros or a point one lot, and let that run a little bit instead of losing $1,000. Now you got to make that $1,000 up plus profit. So
Right.
biggest thing, over leveraging. Don't do it. It's a
Exactly.
count. It's a challenge killer immediately.
I
And
think that's actually one of the biggest things. It's over leveraging is the probably one of the biggest issues, that because everybody is starting out, they want to make a lot of money right away, right? And so they make all these. Everybody makes these rookie mistakes. So that's actually very good advice. Be patient.
like
Be patient, and it's and go with the steps instead of chasing after a month in the just starting out after a month in trading, just chasing private jet type of money, right?
yeah,
So
there you
exactly. So well, really, really thank you for coming on today. I most definitely will we'll create a special Discord channel for stocks because that's a very untapped area. So literally, thank you for.
no other company they don't even broadcast it. I didn't, like I said, I didn't know about it until I got with your company, and
Right.
then I can trade stocks, and then there's literally one other company that I know of personally. But dude,
Right.
it's a game changer, I can tell you that. And
Got
I I
if
would
you
love to be part of it.
Yeah, well, for sure. And plus my door is always open. So if you have any questions, comments, I love to see people grow and succeed. So you look like you're on a very, very good trajectory. And I think that you'll be surprised where you're going to be in about 6 months if you stay consistent and you do all the proper work, and then you start actually passing your knowledge along that through Discord, through us, or through your own channels. I think you'll be. It will be nice to see you in a 6 month to a year in a
Oh,
completely different world. You know what I mean? That so
I'll
you
be back.
I would love a follow up
Yeah,
interview.
definitely. I would like that. Give me about 6 months. But we're going to keep in touch anyway, because I definitely would like to
Absolutely.
do that Discord. That is I think that's an awesome idea, man. I really do.
Yep. Well, all right. Well, thank you for coming on. Again, we'll post the links for the new Discord for people who want to do more stocks versus forex or futures and all that stuff. So, Shane, thank you for coming on today. Yeah, here's to your success. Honestly, I'll follow-up interview will be. I can see it already. So, cheers, and again, well, we'll speak soon. So.